progress towards your goals without waiting so long to take the GRE that you start to burn out or lose momentum. Also, keep your application deadlines in mind when scheduling a test day. Once your test day is scheduled, set a goal score, goal graduate program or school program, or even a goal career. Post these goals prominently in your study area, along with your test date. Look at it when you need motivation. This process is never about that challenging text completion question, this math formula, or that vocab word. This is about getting into grad school and starting your career on the right foot. Your investment of time and energy will pay off. Third, remember that the GRE is a marathon, not a sprint. No marathon runner was born being able to run all those miles. Marathon runners train in small, consistent increments over a period of time to reach a huge goal. The GRE can feel like an insurmountable task. By committing to your GRE training with Kaplan, you can win the race. Use every class, every test, every quiz, every workshop, every vocab or math concept review as an opportunity for growth. Don't get caught up on your stumbles along the way. Keep pushing forward. It's not about being an all-star from day one. When you're feeling particularly challenged by your studying or on a practice test, that's a time to take a deep breath. What may feel like hitting a roadblock is really that you're attaining a new level, a higher level that will lead you toward a higher score, if you persevere. Fourth, take it step by step. You are building your skills into muscle memory. It's a day-by-day, problem-by-problem process. If you don't know how to get all the way from point A to E on a question, try just figuring out A to B. If you're not sure of an approach, or whether the way you're solving is the fastest, most accurate way, then review the answers and explanations for guidance. Kaplan provides you with thorough explanations for every single question that you will complete. Study the answers and explanations for every one of those questions, whether you got it right or wrong, so that you know how to get on the right track. Tip number 5 is to always work smarter, not harder. I tell my students this during every single class or tutoring session because this is the key to your GRE studying and your work on test day. We at Kaplan are here to make each question and your whole test day experience manageable. Our class sessions and course materials have a balance of content that reflects the test, since the things that are tested most frequently are worth more of your time than those that show up less often. We won't waste your time with any concept you don't need to learn for test day. We will teach you multiple approaches to answering certain questions. We will also show you how to make the best choices about which one is easiest and the least time-consuming for each particular question. Remember that your studying is ultimately about succeeding on test day, getting that high score, getting into that graduate school of your choice, and pursuing your career. It's not about learning every last thing you could possibly learn about this test or studying nonstop until test day. Let Smart Reports guide you to the frequently tested topics that you have yet to master. These are your highest priorities. Sometimes when preparing for a big, potentially stressful event like the GRE, it's human nature to let nerves divert us from the most productive path. We might spend hours focusing on learning every last detail about some concept that's already one of our strengths, instead of using that time to focus on something that's more challenging and less fun, but ultimately more important. Check in with Smart Reports often to keep yourself